Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. As always, a free way to support the channel and help the channel is by leaving a like, by leaving a comment, or by subscribing. It does indeed help with my YouTube algorithm rankings. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Please understand that I am not a professional investment advisor. This is not investment advice. Just take that into context. I'm simply a person standing in front of a camera talking to you through your computer and or your phone. This video is going to be for people who are relatively new and or getting into the cryptocurrency space. And as if I only had $1,000 to start inside the cryptocurrency market, where would I put my money? Understand, these are my thoughts and my views. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but we'll deal with that later. To start off with, this is a no-brainer simply because I believe that a lot of rich people are buying up huge amounts of this and a lot of people aren't understanding exactly where this is going to go in the future. I would immediately put $200 into Bitcoin. It's been the #1 coin for 13 years. Everyone knows that it's slow. Everyone knows its purpose. It is probably going to end up being digital gold and or being used as a payment method should we get the Lightning Network actually up and running to full capacity, which is believed to happen over the next couple of years. I think personally, myself, not investment advice, not owning Bitcoin is going to be a gigantic mistake, especially if we end up getting to the point sometime in the future where Bitcoin is actually worth over $1 million. People are going to be very upset that they do not own any of it. The second one is I'm going to be putting $150 into Ethereum. Ethereum is currently the world's most used blockchain, and this will probably continue for a very long time. We are currently on the cusp of Ethereum merging with 2.0 and becoming Ethereum 2.0 and having tons of side chains and 10,000 transactions per second and being able to stake your Ethereum and being able to mine your own Ethereum at home on your computer without the need of thousands of computers. Ethereum has been the #2 coin for a very long time. I think it will continue to be so, especially as we actually get this upgrade. And this is why I'm choosing to easily put $150 into Ethereum, especially as this in the future will give people tons of money to be able to stake passively to have passive income. I would put $100 into ADA, that is ADA and or Cardano. I think this project is still incredibly promising. I think they have a lot of stuff going for them. We've just seen the release of their decentralized exchange. I think the amount of people who are using it, who are building on top of it, and the other projects that they have told us will be coming over the next year and or two easily, and especially as far as price predictions go, I think we will easily at some point see a $10 Cardano. I think that's just complete logic, especially as we have more of it locked up inside of other protocols for liquidity and or for usage, whether it be wrapping Cardano or wrapping other assets. It feels like a bit of a no-brainer to me, especially with the actual popularity of Cardano at the moment, and this is why I have chosen to put $100 into it. These two, and I'll be completely honest with you, I'm doing because of hype, speculation, and actual usage. I'm putting $50 into Matic or Polygon and $50 into Chainlink. The idea of this interoperability between all other chains and linking the chains and the Oracle and yada, yada, yada has really caught on with the imaginations of a lot of people in the cryptocurrency space. I think Chainlink is going to be around for a very long time. We on my other channel called The Modern Investor have had a lot of news about Chainlink being used by enterprises, by corporations, and exactly what they plan on doing with it, I'm not sure, but it's usually a very good sign when you see that people with billions of dollars are looking to get into a specific project. As far as Matic and Polygon, Matic at the moment, or rather Polygon, is actually helping Ethereum to currently scale. Ethereum at the moment does around 15 transactions per second. Polygon, I'm not sure exactly the amount of transactions per second that it's allowing, but it is allowing transactions to go through Ethereum for no or very low cost. We had a situation around a couple of months ago where a transaction, that is to say one transaction on the Ethereum network, was anywhere, but I mean, it was anywhere between $45 to $380. And at one point, I think the highest I ever saw was $1,500. I took a screenshot of it and put it onto my Twitter, and it was kind of completely unreal. But the usage of Polygon has really changed all of that. And I think even after Ethereum has moved to 2.0, Matic and Polygon are still going to be another sidechain, because if Ethereum itself can do 10,000 transactions per second and have maybe a 1 cent fee, that's not going to stop other people from also using Polygon, which has no and or also very low fees. It also allows for the amount of traffic to go through to basically be doubled on the network. Next up, I'm putting $100 into Decentraland and $100 into Sand, also known as Sandbox. I think personally that the metaverse is obviously going to take off. I think, however, there will be a very decisive split down the middle between the mega corporation metaverses and the decentralized ones. I think that people will choose to do more of their free time and fun actions inside of places like Decentraland and Sandbox. I know, yes, I think there are around 63 different metaverse type of places inside of the cryptocurrency space, but at the moment, Decentraland and Sandbox are two of the more popular ones. I also think, just looking at the actual price, I think they're between $2 to $4. If you multiply that by the actual number of their current market cap, I think a lot of these coins, Decentraland and Sandbox, will eventually hit $50, if not $100, as it's not that big of a stretch for them to simply 50x, because they wouldn't even be near $1 trillion market cap, especially if these platforms do continue to be as popular as they currently are. The last one that I would put $100 into, not that it's not my favorite, it's just more of a sure, why not, is into Solana. A lot of people are losing their minds at the moment over Solana. There have been many, this is not the first, of coins out there that people claim to be an Ethereum killer, an Ethereum competitor, an Ethereum something or other. And a lot of people do believe and think that Solana, with its current amount of transactions per second and the amount of usage, and also the other, I think 1 or 2 banks who've come out in support of it. If you look at the other videos, I talked about that as well. I think Solana could do well in the future. There's nothing written in stone. If you look at the top 20 coins of the cryptocurrency market over the last, let's say 4 or 5 years, it changes all the time. The only thing that has remained consistent has been Bitcoin and Ethereum. Thus, they are the number 1 and 2 coins on this list as well. So 100 into Solana, just as like a sure, why not? Show me what you got kind of thing. I have 3 wild cards, and they're wild cards simply because I think there's a chance of these possibly doing well in the future if things work out as we have been hearing about them over the course of the last year. I would put $50 into XRP. The current Ripple lawsuit is, I think, fraudulent in my own way, as I've been actually going through the news, but that's for another video. If this lawsuit, as it has been speculated and rumored, is going to end sometime in April of this year, whether XRP be deemed a security or not, I think the pressure of the SEC breathing down the neck of the Ripple team will have disappeared within a couple of weeks. And I think, once again, regardless if security or not, I think the price of the coin will do exceedingly well. The previous all-time high was $3 and something cents. I still think at some point this is going to hit $10. Do understand that just because the United States has a lawsuit against them, they've still been doing extremely well around the world with tons of partnerships with banks, institutions, corporations, and other people who are using RippleNet. I think the price pressure that we are seeing right now is simply coming from the US SEC. I would put another $50 into Dogecoin. And I say Dogecoin because Elon Musk is absolutely in love with this coin. We have noticed and have seen before that every time that Elon Musk has spoken about, talked about, he has a dog that is also a Shiba Inu, which is the dog from Doge. The price of this coin has gone up. He recently announced that you can buy merchandise on the Tesla website with Dogecoin. If at any point this is expanded into you can buy a Tesla with Doge, we are going to see a $1 Doge. That is basically, this is why I said it's a wild card, because A has to happen in order for B to actually take place. Will Elon Musk remain obsessed with Dogecoin? Nobody knows, but he's been going that way for the past year and a half and some change, so we can only assume that, I assume that, he probably has a huge amount of Dogecoin because, you know, logic. The last $50, this is the wild card of wild cards, as I would put into EOS. That is spelled EOS. They recently announced at the end of last year a bit of a revamping of the entire network, getting rid of who they claimed, the EOS community says, were bad actors in the community who did nothing with the $4 billion that was raised for the project. Weeks ago, it was announced that the original creator of it, Dan Larimer, is apparently now working with the EOS community to fulfill all the promises from 2017 that did not come to fruition for this coin. If these fruitions do come true, expect EOS to definitely rise in price. That is used by corporations, gigantic entities, hedge funds, banks potentially adopting it. That is to say, an airdrop every day or somewhere near. There was also the idea years ago of a universal basic income also happening from EOS as well. Basically, if you hold EOS, you would get money every single month from actually holding the token. If something like that was implemented, the coin would, I believe, pump very heavily in price and continue to do so for a very long time. So the last three are definitely wild cards. XRP because of the lawsuit, Dogecoin because of Elon Musk, and EOS because of their rebrand. I believe that is $1,000. Yep, it's $1,000. That's what I would do if I had $1,000 to put into the market, like if I was just starting out from zero. I do hope that you've all enjoyed. I do hope that you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope that it is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, and or supporting. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.